Hi, welcome to Create Pretty Things. My name is Debbie. Tonight we're going to go ahead and chalk on some nutcrackers. Do you guys love nutcrackers? Look at these chalk made shapes. They are all the shape of nutcrackers. There's 4 different ones. And I love these chalkable shapes because they're so easy to work with. They clean right up and they are reusable if you choose to do that. I also do not have, oh yeah, I do, my transfers for my nutcrackers. So here's one with a little candy, a little red and white candy, peppermint candy. Here's one that has like a sword. I love their hats. This one is just dressed up and he's got a little round hat on that looks like a crown. And this one looks like an upside down bucket on his head. And he also has a sword. So these are all made to fit these transfers and the chalkable shapes. All I have to do is match them up to their shape and make sure I have it on the right side. So we're going to do that. These two look very similar. Let's see. This one has some ruffles and this one does not. Okay, so what we're going to be doing tonight is using red and black paste, and we're going to decorate them, embellish them just a little bit. The word of the day, the keyword of the day to get the links that I'm using is Nutcrackers, Nutcrackers, and type that in and check your messenger and you'll see a link with everything I'm using put into a shopping cart. Now I did put in some different colors of chalk paste. I was going to go ahead and color these first, and I think I've decided pretty much against that. So as you go in there, just go ahead and take out what you don't want, put in what you do want, and that way you get exactly what you need. I think you need the transfers and you need the chalkable shapes and you need some paste. And if you don't have a squeegee and a board eraser, get those. You're going to need those. What I'm doing now is I just went ahead and fuzzed my transfer, which just means to pick up a little lint from a piece of fabric. What I used was my shirt. You can use whatever you want. You can use a towel, your pants, a fuzzing cloth, whatever you'd like. Okay, so I've got one down, and all I'm doing is peeling the transfer from this reusable backer. Now the backers you want to keep, that's how you're going to store your transfer. It keeps the sticky side protected. So these are reusable. They're sticky on the back side. See how you can see through the silk screen? The silk screen is where your paste is going to go through the silk screen and land on your surface below. This one has a little fuzz right here. You want to make sure that you place these down without any air bubbles in your silk screen. So really go around and check to see that it's down completely. If you have an air bubble, you're going to get bleeding. Your paste is going to bleed underneath those lines and it won't be as sharp as you want it to be. Okay. I still kind of got it on my mind that I want to paint these first, but I think I'm just going to go without. I would think it'd be pretty to see like a pink nutcracker, but maybe we can do like a pink on top. Let's see. And basically these are all going to be one color, each nutcracker, but I think they're going to be really, really cute. Do you guys love nutcrackers? Let me know in the comments. As you hop on, say hello, please, and let me know if you're watching in the comments. Please like, share, and comment on the video. That helps me a bunch with my reach and getting people to watch my lives. I would really, really appreciate that. Okay, now the one with the candy, the peppermint candies, I think I'm going to do black because I might want to embellish those candies. Maybe I'll paint them red or something as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do it black. This is my chalk paste. I'm going to go ahead and get on mini squeegee. And all you have to do is put a little bit of paste on your squeegee. See how little that is? And just start to move the paste through the transfer. Really easy to do. The paste, it doesn't take a lot. Now I'm going to need to reload on this one. But it really does not take a lot of paste to accomplish this. Make sure you get those edges. Every place where you see the silkscreen transfer is where you want the paste. So don't neglect any of those pieces. Unless you wanted to do multiple colors, then you could stop where you wanted to and add a different color. You could also do like a mottled mix. You could blend your paste. You can do gradients, anything you want to do to make this your own. Like I said, I'm only going to be using one color, I believe, on these. At least that's the story right now. Now that I've got it all pasted, I'm going to go ahead and go over the top and remove any excess paste and put it back in my jar. That stops me from wasting, and also it helps the paste dry a little quicker. Okay, guys, are you ready for the reveal on this one? What I'm going to do, I'm going to pick it up if I can so that you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm holding it by the edges, and I'm going to peel it down a little at a time so that I can inspect and make sure I didn't miss any of these areas. If I did miss something, I would lay the transfer right back down before I pull it completely off, and I would re-chalk it. But look at that, guys. It's awesome. I love it. I set it aside. I'm going to go ahead and get my dish towel here. This is like a dish drawing towel. I'm going to set my dirty transfer on here, and I'm going to spray it right away with some water. And that's because it's easier to clean when you spray it right away. I'm going to move it off my other one. I'm going to go ahead and get a paper towel. Now, the black is a pretty pigmented color, and it is a little bit messier to clean than some of the other colors. Red's pretty pigmented too, though. So I like to go over it with the paper towel first. I got it folded. If you get these stuck to themselves, just gently pull it apart. If it's a really big mess, you can take it to the sink and run cool water over it and pull it apart. I was hoping not to get dirty today, guys. I was trying, but I went ahead and got dirty anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and spray it one more time. And I'm going to get my board eraser. Now, my board eraser, I have sitting in a bowl of water. So I just went ahead and squeezed it out. And this really picks up the paste and makes it easier to clean. So I'm just going to go a couple different directions here, working to get that paste out of my silkscreen. These transfers are reusable, so you want to clean them and store them properly so you can reuse them between 8 and 12 times, guys. Isn't that awesome? This is my second time using these. I did the ones, I don't know if you can see them. They're up on the blackboard. I'll show you in just a second. When you're done cleaning one side, flip it over, and I spray down the second side, and I wipe it as well. You do want to clean both sides. I'm going to go ahead and rinse out my sponge. And you're really focusing on the silk screen part of the transfer. The teal part may be stained, and that's okay because that doesn't affect your paste going through anywhere. But you want to get that silk screen done. Okay, then when I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and dry off by running a paper towel over it, both sides. And then I'm going to place it back on my transfer backer. To protect that sticky side. Okay, now see how my teal is stained up here? That's okay. As long as this is all white here, that's all I need to have clean. So I'm going to go ahead and put my fuzzing towel away. Let's do this next one red. This one is cherry. Get another squeegee, or you can clean off the same one. Just get a little bit, and I'm just going to do the whole thing one color again. Make these kind of simple. Well, they won't be simple when we're done, but just kind of classy. My cherry is feeling a little bit thick, so I'm going to want to get this transfer pulled up right away, because if it's thick, it means it's dry. If your if your paste dries in your transfer, then your design is not going to stay on the bottom. It's going to pull up when you pull your transfer up. So you do want to make sure that you pull up when it's still wet. Now I'm going to go over and gather my excess, put it back in the jar, just so we don't waste and so that it dries quicker for us. Okay, here's the reveal. I think my transfer is stuck to my surface. There we go. Okay, once again, we're going to go slow. Take a look and make sure I didn't miss any spots along the edges. Wow, that cherry looks beautiful. Very pretty. Look at that. He's cute. Okay, I'm going to put him aside. Spray my transfer down. Now I'm also going to spray some distilled water into my cherry. If I use it again, I'll stir it up because it was kind of dry. And so I always add distilled water to it, just a little bit at a time, because you don't want to get it runny. But you do want to loosen it up a little bit. And guys, as hard as I try not to get messy, I guess it's just me to get messy. It's me. It's in my blood. Did you guys ever get messy when you're crafting? Boy, do I. I can make a few messes, but I also clean up afterwards, so it's okay. Get my board eraser again. And the reason for the bath mat or the dish drying towel underneath is just to kind of catch some of that moisture, so I don't have a whole lot of water messing up everything. So it's just an absorbent surface to work on. Sometimes I do it on my mat. I used to always do it on my mat, but either way is fine. Okay, it looks good. I'm going to go ahead and dry it. And guys, when the back is sticky, well, it's still sticky and wet, it won't hang on to your paper towel. It'll release it. And so it will be dry enough for you to put the, to rub over it with paper towel and put the transfer backer back on. And I may not have the same exact transfer backer on it. Yeah, this one's not going to fit, because I didn't really plan out any of this, but I should have probably made note. This one fits perfectly. Okay, so that one's on. It's clean. Let's go on to our next one. I think I'm going to stir up my cherry paste, and I might just do a different color. I might not do the cherry again, because I kind of want to do a pink and a green. Is that wrong? Is that wrong for a nutcracker to be pink or green? I don't think so. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my red. And since I am rehydrating it, I stir it up a little bit, and I'll stir it before I really put it away too. It's just a little thick. It tends to get a little elastic when it's thick. I might just add a little bit more. Okay, and I'll stir it up before I put it away again. Okay, now I'm going to see what color I would like to do next. How about a shimmer olive? Is that what we want to do? I know I want to do a pink one. You know what? Let's do this Superstitious. It was one of our colors of the month. So it's not available to you guys right now, but just know that every first of the month, there will be a color of the month coming out that is exclusive and it's limited quantities. So if you want it, you need to get it like on the 1st of the month or plan soon thereafter. Oh, this is a brand new one. Let's see if I have one that's open. Superstitious. I guess I don't. Let's just go ahead and open this one. Look how beautiful that is. So I'm just going to take it off the top of my foil lid, because I've got to get it off there anyway before I throw it away. I'm just going to go right over it. Oh, this is so nice. It's a very bright color. Superstitious kind of came out for Halloween. It's a very bright color. We also have a color called Dream Car, which is a gorgeous pink, but it was also a color of the month that you would not be able to get right now. But I'm just trying to tell you guys about this because they are really, really special colors, and I don't want you guys to miss out on those. So every 1st of the month, new color is released. So look out for those. Okay, let's go ahead and peel this off. Here we go. Oh my gosh, guys. I didn't know I'm gonna love that so much. Look at that. I love it. Okay, we're gonna clean as we go. So you can tell how this one cleaned up so much better than the red or the black. It's just a different pigmentation and it cleans up easier. Flip it over. Let's do the back side. Looks good. Looks like it's all out. You guys, if you want to get notified when I go live, type in !notify in the comments. And that way you'll get notifications when I go live and you won't miss anything that I do. Have so many fun projects coming up. So even when you're wiping off the excess water, you can still tell that there's some water that's colored on there. So you'll want to clean that up. Let's see, I'm trying to see if this is the one. It might be. Yep. It's the thing when you don't cut quite straight. Sometimes you get it to match up. Here it is clean. One more to go, guys. I have got this cute little guy. And I was thinking olive green. Yeah. I think the olive green's a good choice. Okay, so here's my olive green. You can tell it's a little bit different texture. I'm gonna go ahead and stir it and make sure it's okay. It's a little thick, so I'm gonna spray just a little bit of distilled water in here. Stir it up. Make sure you mix it really, really well. Otherwise, you might get some watery spots and then some thicker spots. And this one is a shimmer, so we'll see how this works out. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and smear some on here. And I'm gonna get my squeegee. Now this is gonna be more of a translucent effect because it is a glitter. Do you want to turn my glue gun on? We'll see how we like it. If we don't like it, maybe we could chalk over it until we do like it. And guys, as I have dirty tools, I just put them in my water bath. Then I'll take them to my sink and I'll wash all that paste off. Get them all clean and ready to use for next time. Okay. even it all out. Clean off my squeegee. Let's take a look at this one. Now this one is our only shimmer one. Let's see the difference. I think it's awesome. I love it. Put that here. Let's clean up our last transfer. Cap up my paste. Then we're going to work on making these look a little more fancy. If you guys have any questions on this process, please feel free to message me. I'd love to help you out with anything that you need. This is so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. If you're interested in a trial kit, just like a little sample to get you started, they're $10, and I'll ship them out next day for you. And they're great. Hey, also, I wanted to let you know that if you're interested in becoming a designer is what I am, and what a designer does is you sign up, and there's a monthly fee of, it's around $22, and that pays for your website, and you also get the Club Couture transfer for free. You don't get the paste, but you do get the transfer. And a designer is, you can either be a hobbyist, which means you're just doing it for fun, or you can sell the product like I do. But you don't have to sell, you don't have to do lives. You can sell any way you want to if you do want to sell. But the bonus of being a designer is that you get 40% off all product. All product. There's other bonuses also, like when you do buy, you get some designer dollars back when you buy a certain amount. There's also specials that you can get involved in. Lots of things for designers, but the main perk, the reason I joined, was a 40% off on the product. You don't have to sell, but there is that monthly fee of I think it's $22 a month. But it's more than just a fee. It pays for your website so that people can go shop from your website, and you get that transfer sent to you, which it's the same as the club, which is the same price, but you don't get the paste that goes with it. And so it's a great way to do it. But if you want to be a designer, you can do it for as little as $9.99 this month. You can also do it with the perks pack, which is $99, but you're going to get $20 in designer dollars back right away. It's only good today though. So if you want to be a designer, sign up today, please. Go to my website, type in designer, and you'll get a link back. It'll show you exactly where to go to sign up, and you can start getting product at 40% off right away. You'll get a one-time coupon of 15% off on one purchase right away on top of that 40% off. We have a new launch coming out on Tuesday, so you could use your 15% off on that if you wish to. But you've already gotten that $20 designer dollars, which is like a credit that you can use for it. You're also getting $8.95 free shipping this month. Lots of perks. So if you've ever thought about being a designer or wanting a discount, do it now. Today is the day. Don't wait. Don't wait, because it's only today to get that $20 back. I'm just going to go ahead and dry these up right now. And I'm trying to think of how I would like to decorate these. It may involve painting a little bit. This paste does dry really, really quickly. Okay, so the first thing I thought about doing is I've got a whole bunch of pipe cleaners. These are my Valentine's ones, and the kids have played with them. They like to bend them up, so I'm just going to go ahead and get one of these off of here, untwist it, because I want a silver one. And I'm going to use it for the the sword. I'm going to glue it to the sword here and make it look shiny. Okay. So shiny sword. I'm just going to glue it right, maybe 2 lines of that. Two little pieces of pipe cleaner. I thought about doing some deco foil. That would have been nice. But I kind of like this idea. So I'm going to go ahead and just put 2 lines of glue right here. I put some at the top, some at the bottom. And I'm just going to go ahead and press these down. See if I can get them kind of straight. I use something to kind of press them down. Okay, so here's my sword so far on this guy. Can you see it? Okay. Then I also I have some little fake fur here. See if I can cut a little piece off of here. I was going to use my Sharpie, my X-Acto, but I think I've got it hidden from the kids somewhere. Let me see if I can find that. All right, I got it. I got it, guys. The kids love my craft room so much, but I just really hesitate to have them, you know, have access to any of these sharp things. And I do have a cutting mat underneath here. I'm just going to cut a little bit, a little strip. Maybe a little longer because I can cut it for all 3 of them. So if you cut it from the back, it's supposed to preserve the length of the fur. Okay. So I might just glue some here and there. Okay. One of these is going to be bushy. Let's do this one on this big one. Okay, so I'm going to put this away because these really do scare me. I got one in my finger one time. That's all it took, guys. I have great respect for those nowadays. Okay, so this red one has quite a long beard. Can you see it? I'm just going to glue this on here a little bit. It's cute. Look how cute. Then these have got little tiny beards. And the pink one, I don't think I'm going to do the beard because, well, I don't know if this goes against what you guys are thinking, but it's kind of a more feminine look to it, but it does have a beard on it already. Okay, so they've got little beards. I do have these stickers, which are feathers. Maybe I'll put a feather in the pink one's hat. Let me just grab one of these. Peel off this feather. Cute. What else can I do here? I've got a little bit of greenery. I've got this big fat pipe cleaner. A little bit of greenery. I could put, let's do it on this guy's hat. The black one. It'll be like antlers. Let's do it like antlers. I wanted to do red for that candy cane. I wonder if I have any markers out. Okay, I didn't have my markers, but I do have a little bit of red paint, which is almost done. Maybe. There we go. Let's see if we can, oh, it's kind of a pink. Well, let's go ahead. It could be like a, let's try it. Just a little bit of paint here. Could have also done my red chalk paste, which might have been better because this is kind of pink. Another one down here. Okay, here's this guy so far. See all the fuzz flying? Okay, let's see, what else could we do? Maybe we could add a little, This guy's got a couple blades here. I wonder if we could paint those like a silver. Don't have my silver, but I do have this dusty blue. Here's my silver. Let's try this dusty blue on there. This is pretty dry. See if we get enough to do the blades. So you can also do the watercolor painting like I'm doing, and then go back over the top with the transfer. That works too. Okay, here's his blade, his little sword. Let's throw this up as I go. Get it ready for next time. That's not too bad. But if I mix it up now, it'll be better next time. I'll just have to mix it up again. Kind of gets like a rubbery, elastic kind of feeling when it's too dry. So I'm gonna mix that up. So I'll be ready for next time. And then I was thinking maybe a little bit of gold in here. Oh, this is my nominee. This is so pretty, guys. I'm gonna put a little bit in a paint tray, color tray. I don't want to contaminate this at all. Okay, so let's do maybe the base in nominee. This nominee is so, 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 so pretty, guys. And it was one of our colors of the month as well. So they did bring it back for a sneak peek, I think for just like 1 or 2 days. And it didn't last long, but it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's his little belt. Maybe the brim of his hat. And this part underneath his ferns. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Okay. And I wonder if I want to do anything else with the nominee. I hate to mess up some of the detail work that is already here. I feel like this brush is too thick, too wide. I went out of the line right there. So a few little touches of gold throughout for this guy. Maybe one of his jewels. Isn't he cute? Okay, so this red guy, can we do anything with this red guy? I really kind of like him like he is. I'm thinking maybe we could paint some black on his boots right here. Let's try that. Like black. A little bit of painting on his boots. And I'm not really caring if I cover all the white. Because the white does kind of set it off a little bit. I'm not sure, I think I liked it better white. Okay, maybe a little bit of the gold on his little hat here. Or nominee. I love this nominee. So, so pretty. So just a few little details on him. So here's the bottom, then on his arms and his hat. Okay, I think this might be it. Let's see. Here's our black one. He has a little bit of gold. He has the peppermint candies that are kind of pink, and he's got the greenery in his head. This one's pretty plain. He's just got his sword and his beard. Is there anything we could have done to him? I think I like him plain. Got a bunch of glue strings though. And here's this one in the pink, the Superstitious. I love it. Do you guys see the gold? Isn't it pretty? Okay, I do have this base that, there were a couple things I thought to do. I could either punch holes in the top and put a string through it and hang them on the tree. Or I also have this little stand so I can put them in here, and I think that's what I want to do. Let's see how they fit. One. Okay, let's see if I can turn that around. They're kind of tipping backwards. There, that's better. I'm not sure exactly how dry they are. Whoa! So here they are, guys. What do you think about them? Let's see, which one needs to go over? This one? What do you guys think of these nutcrackers? Let me put them back again. Do you love them? So many things you could do for them. So I have this. I love it. Which one's your favorite? I think the green one's kind of plain. Green one over here is kind of plain. I don't know. I like all of them. And then I wanted to show you the one I did on the arch, which is a chalkboard, earlier this week. So this one was the one I did, and it's very simple. It's just kind of with the rose gold paste shimmer and the gold, but it's very plain. I think it would look better on a white board instead of black. But it is very pretty. I love these though, guys. What do you guys think? If you love them, give them a heart. Please feel free to share this with whoever you'd like and follow the page. Remember about becoming a designer today. If you sign up to be a designer today, you go ahead and type in the word designer on the comments on my video here, and I'll send you a link. You can sign up there and you'll get $20 in designer dollars, which we have a brand new launch coming up on Tuesday. So I'm sure you'll find lots of stuff to purchase by then. But Designership gets you a 40% discount off of everything on the site. So I hope you guys love this project. I surely did. Thanks for watching. See you guys again soon. Bye.